Good afternoon. Welcome to the August 6th Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Commissioners meeting. I'd like to call this afternoon's meeting to order and ask that you join me with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I might ask for any additions to this afternoon's agenda.
None here.
All right, we'll need to read and approve, post as necessary, the minutes of our July 16th regular meeting.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Correspondence this afternoon, I didn't see. Okay. Citizen communication. Citizens viewing this afternoon's meeting can communicate directly with the board using the chat feature that will be monitored throughout this afternoon's meeting. Video reports this afternoon. Fairgrounds Fire Facility report.
We did meet. Last year at this time, we had 688 calls. This year, at the same time, we had 800, which is a 16% increase. We had 139 for June. And the budget looks really good. We shouldn't have a budget increase for next year. We did replace the last two HVAC units in the original. Parking lot, they put some seal in the parking lot and striped it so much better. And I know they were, New Brussels was just in your loft spine there, but it's nice and then so great. I think we're good.
Anyways,
Do you have anything else you guys want to?
nope. Yeah, it's nice to see that the volume is increasing and, you know, services are being provided out of there. It's great. Consent agenda.
I'll move forward.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Chief's report. Chief Hubert.
Yeah, I'll start off with the personnel action report, and I'm happy to report that we only have two captains on light duty, and one of them is actually filling our EMS division position, which is great because I would normally put a captain in there, so it's really not, it doesn't cost us any overtime on the line because it would be an assigned captain. The other is actually, they're both doing fantastic jobs. The other one is doing our logistics, and we are backfilling for him, but the good word is that he's possibly going to be returning to work at the end of August. With that, be cleared for duty, I should say. And then we had one firefighter injury who is hopefully will report to light duty in the next couple of weeks. We just had a minor ladder incident that injured his foot, so he'll be out for a little bit, but nothing too serious. And then we have two captains that are ending their trial service this month. Captain Brandon Bohart and Captain Sarah Merrick, who are both involved in programs. One of them is helping out with establishing an honor guard in our engine company. And the other, GTAC tablets. Yeah, the tablets system that in fact Chief Schmidt or something like that. Yeah, if you would.
Yeah, so we put out a request for our captain to kind of help out with the GTAC program. We've got brand new GTACs coming online, 6 new units we received the grant. And so we've had some of the units that are being outdated because they're Windows 10 based and not upgradable to Windows 11. And that will be serviced after October. So we've been in the process of purchasing, updating, was ready to go, new mounts, put in the rig. So today was the first mounting of new units. So we've got the program started, and today was his first day where we had not to from the FastTech. So really excited to have him on board and kind of be a boots on the ground coordinator between the crews and myself and FastTech to make sure that we're up and running with this thing, doing a very good job with it.
The Captain Boris, who gets the grant?
It was District 2 funds.
Okay.
EMS District 2 is basically based on the fines and fees from several years ago that we finally got them to release the funds.
It was about $45,000 there.
That's fine.
Very nice.
So good.
Very nice. Nice work being done.
And then the other report I have is facilities, and I just, nothing formal, but I will just give a brief update on the construction progress. I'll let Chief Schmidt talk about that.
So, yeah, we moved in about a month ago and, we saw outside the trailer is gone now, from the construction trailer and all the pods, most of all the material. So we're down to the final bits to try and do the punch list items, but, we're just about there. Crews are very excited about their side. We're thrilled about our side here. So, it's going really well. The apparatus floor is cleared out. Looks like a fire station again, so it's really nice.
Great. Alright, I didn't see any old business listed, new business surplus items.
Yeah, we have a list of surplus items that I think I put inside the packet. If you want me to go through them, I can describe them, but they're pretty
Yeah, I know,
self-explanatory, and if you authorize myself, I'll have Brad put those on or disposal list, and we'll sell them and get rid of them.
I'll make a motion to authorize the chief to dispose of the current surplus on the one sheet.
Second.
alright, motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Alright, executive session. The board will be moving into executive session today. That'll be in accordance with RCW 42.30.110 parentheses 1 parentheses G. This is to evaluate the performance of a public employee, should last 30 minutes. We will return at 4:40. Board met in executive session and took no action. Roundtable, good of the order.
I don't think we've met since we had the graduation ceremony for our most recent hirings. I did attend, it was very nice. A lot of really, it was first class, it was perfect. And I knew several people there who were related to people, and they were just blown away impressed. It was just, the families loved it. I think the guys appreciated the fact that, it was so formal. So I know everybody was involved, good job, number one. And I've been out at the fair 3 times, and I get tired of walking around with the grandkids, so grandma does that, so. Watching the guys interact with the public out there, they've done a great job. Everybody, I haven't seen one person hiding from the public. They're all out front, people come in, they give them tours, and dealing with the kids. They do a really, really good job, and I appreciate that, that's. You know, I think we've been back in the day, we kind of did a survey, and I think only 20 or maybe 25% of the people that come up to the fire station live in District 6. But that's okay, that's still a big number when you have 25,000 people attending a day, so I appreciate their attitude out there especially, so.
Yeah, just to jump on that, they had, I think, probably a record-setting busy day on opening day. There was also a Code 99 out there before the fair actually started. And the sheriff's office jumped into action and started CPR. We had a favorable outcome.
Great.
So we're hopeful that, you know, all that turns out well, and we're just gonna certainly put those CCSR offers that took early action in to for a potential award, because it was really clutch on them, but
It took us 9 to get there.
yep, our crews got out there, engine 25 there from 151 was there quickly. And so that helped also, and so again, hopefully we have a positive outcome, and but kudos to everybody involved. Also, our, you know, light duty captain, Ashley Mitchum, has just been tremendous in making sure that the stock is staying up
He was
out
there,
there.
yeah,
And
he was there.
this is her first fair as far as being in that EMS captain role for us at that time. And she's doing a great job just helping out with the charting that needs to go on, and the interaction between press, the fair dispatch, and the guys doing reports and charts and monitoring all that. So everybody out there is doing a great job, a really busy fair, so it's been good.
And the sheriff's office has a PED now in the office.
Yeah, they did, they had to start.
Oh, open it up.
It's pretty tough, so it's just unfortunate timing.
And this is good in the order probably at some point, not really do business, but, we have a couple volunteers, 2 or 3 volunteers, and put a lot of time out there. And I think we should at least provide them with some sort of next year, some sort of stipend to pay for their meals. Don't have to buy in there and buying them meals and buying them milkshakes, so you don't think it's fair.
Yeah,
And so Not all the time, not forever, but, you know, during the fair when they're out there, 8 or 12 hours, oh, yeah. You know, fair experience, you know, you bring it to home, but something we can at least look at as far as,
People take care of it.
we used to do that before the pandemic and we don't do it anymore. So, they didn't mind more than playing, but Dunlap approached me and he had bought it all, generally.
Yeah, 100%.
I would pass that on to you folks.
We can make that happen.
I wanted to just report out real quick, our hydrant. Individual's been here about a month. And completed 120 different hydrants. He does about 10 to 12 a day.
Yeah.
He's holding off on painting. He's actually going through and cleaning all the brush, wire wheel and doing flow on them and all that. And then he's gonna go back through and do a bunch of painting on them too, so.
When the weather,
He's, pardon me?
when the weather.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna try to do it before that.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, I saw him.
He was, I talked to him in front of my house the other day, and, how long do we have him? Is he going back to school? Is he leaving and going?
He's working because of the hours that he's capped on.
Okay,
He's working full-time while he's out of school, then during school, he'll work in between classes and stuff, so he'll still be with us.
oh, still be, okay, so we can carry out into the fall.
He'll put in probably like 12 hours or 15 hours a week, but now he's putting in 40, but he can only do that for 4 months
Right,
for the Washington
Right.
regulations.
right, okay.
Yeah,
He seems like a nice kid, let's see.
good kid.
Nice.
Lastly, if I could, I wanted to thank Chief Hebert and the training division, put on a really nice barbecue the day the TDA arrived. From Eugene, and he invited all of our retirees, and we had a much bigger showing than I was expecting, and a really nice event, and saw Commissioner Rosbeck and Secretary Taylor made it as well, and it was just a really neat day of welcoming us.
And you were the battalion chief.
I like some,
Yes, it's really nice.
Yeah, thanks.
That was good.
Very good.
Good stuff.
All good happens. Good things. All right, well, with that, we'll need to authorize payment of current bills, pre-authorization transmittal, authorize monthly commissioners compensation.
So,
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting is adjourned.